Hey bucket list buddies, welcome to another episode of my bucket list day. We're going to actually go back in time and show you something that I did while I was in Wyoming out by Glacier National Park. Didn't get a chance to show you all this stuff because I had gone, as you all know, to Mexico with Joanne to help her on her procedure and that kind of stuff, and then get her ready to move and put everything in storage to come full time on the road with me. So we're going to get caught up on a few of those videos. So the first one is going to be tonight. But first, go ahead and watch this intro and I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. So, while I was in Wyoming and going through Glacier National Park, one of my buddies has a friend who is a glass blower or a glass maker. And he invited me over to take a watch as look-see, if you will, and as they were doing some glass blowing and forming for a fence. I'm sorry, not a fence. It's a railing for a client of theirs. So I was lucky enough to witness them make all the pieces and parts for this client's railing. And you're going to meet her in a little bit as well. But first I should probably tell you, glass blowing is something that it's always been on my bucket list. I find it fascinating to watch these guys do this. It is truly an art form. And as you will see here, as they're making some of these bulbs and these shapes and things like that, it takes years and years to perfect what they do, and I have so much admiration for them of doing this and perfecting it. And so let's go ahead and take a look at that, and hope you guys enjoy this. I'll be right back afterwards.
Doing all right.
See, we're just making these elements for this railing over here. You know, like we just now made one of these.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so later when they get to the job, then we'll epoxy them in later, you know, because they couldn't transport it.
You fabricated all of this as well?
Yeah, I've done metal for years and years and years and years and years.
Try this one right here. So is this going to be a banister or railing?
Yeah, it's right here. See, there's this balcony section right here.
Yeah, okay.
See, it's got blue water running all along that cast glass up there. So here's the downstairs drawn right here.
Very cool.
So that's what's happening.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So if you need... Okay, bucket list buddies, I'm here with Lee, who is the master at making art out of steel and glass. And what we have here is a part of a railing or a banister that's going to go into a house. In fact, it's going to go into Dana's house. She's the client. And I think it's in about a month or so.
Yep.
It should
Hopefully,
be finished.
yeah, we're getting on it.
All right. And Lee, why don't you tell us a little bit about this piece? This is beautiful.
Well, yeah, this is something that Dana chose out of, once we got together, some designers that I knew, and a friend of mine knew that I did this kind of work, and knew that she was looking for some very unusual railing, because the railing in her house, she bought a beautiful house on Flathead Lake, she wanted to change.
Nice.
So that's how we kind of got connected, and then we had a conversation on the phone, and it was a great conversation, and she was telling me how much she wanted something unusual and different, you know.
And
not just your bars and your railing, and that's what she has in the house right now, just vertical wood bars.
Yeah.
So I made 3 sketches, and her and her husband came over, and the designing, the team, and we all chose. I stayed out of it, tried to.
But of course we picked his favorite anyway. We did.
You always got to follow the artist, right?
Yeah,
we did.
And they chose this one, and so that's what's happening. And so today was a blow day. We're making these glass elements today, and of course you've got some good.
Yep, and you guys are all going to see that coverage here in a moment.
And that's about what's going on
right
here. Yeah.
And you incorporated the water for the lake and some beautiful kind of red, like all the beautiful flowers that are out there around the house.
Gorgeous.
And
Yeah, and you have some beauties.
yeah, and we can't wait to see it. We're very, very
Yes.
excited.
So you guys are going to get a treat. You're going to see how we made all this, and then hopefully, once it's installed, either I or Dana is going to record it
Yep.
in her house, all installed. So we'll have that in the video here as
Yeah, the
well.
whole install with you bringing it all
And
in.
then I could cover the install
Yeah.
with my guys.
Perfect.
Because
Yeah.
it's always it's a big day when we
It
get it
is.
from here into the where it goes and fit within a eighth or a
Right,
quarter inch
right.
into these openings.
Well, that's it. You've met Dana. You've met Lee. And Lee, you want to talk a little bit about your company?
Yeah, a little, you know, I mean, I've been doing this for a long, long time, this kind of work. I love doing collaborations with people and you know, doing a lot of architectural work, but what it really is, it's functional, but it's functional sculpture.
Okay.
And that's what interests me. You
Yeah.
know? And then I do a lot of my own sculpture, and I've got a great crew, Nate and Brian and Doug, and some great people that help me all the time in the studio. We love it, and it's Proctor Studios.
Right.
Yeah.
Proctor Studios. And I'll have a link below with his website and how to get a hold of Lee if you want something done. And especially if you don't have to be in this area, you could ship it anywhere.
Well, the past few jobs, one went to Miami Beach, one went to Memphis, one went to Melbourne Beach. So yeah, we take work. Brian, who was here earlier, he loves to drive.
Very good.
So we love it, you know.
Very good. All right. Well, thanks. Thank both of you for your
Thank
time
you.
on this, and Lee letting us stay in your shop and watch you do all of this work.
Yeah,
Fantastic work.
my pleasure.
Hope you guys
I'm
enjoy the
excited.
rest of the video.
That's the glass.
There's a 300-pound tank.
It's hard to see it in there anyway.
Very cool.
This is some color. Basically, it's an iris yellow. That's a nice reducing color. You see it in the bottom of the glass over there. We're just doing the same thing over and over now.
That's when we'll touch this already.
And then heat it back up.
So I'll be getting another gather, Jeff. See, we're just building the form up, getting enough glass, enough color to make, you know, make what we're trying to make with a piece about that long. Maybe not that long. Kind of long though.
Lee does wear the OSHA approved footwear to protect himself.
Yeah, feet get awful hot. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what, well, you know, that's what it's all about, really. There's a lot of transparent colors in here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm standing over there and I mean,
See, and this looks clear, but it's really going to be that golden color that you see in the gate. It's just clear because I was on. Let's go right over here and get the page.
So what you're looking at here, Brian is going to make another walking person, and that I'll show you what that's going to look like when it's all said and done. He's making this for a family of 4. So there's 3 of them, and he's making the 4th one right now. So these stand up. I'm not going to touch it, but they stand up on their own, and that's what he's starting right here. He's going to add more glass. It keeps it centered on the glass. He's going to add more shape to it. It's truly an art to do this. Lee is blowing more air in there. And while you all can't feel this, the heat coming off of that oven is unbelievable where I'm standing. Probably 15 feet away. And I feel like it's over 100 degrees right here. You can see the bubble inside there. Getting bigger and bigger. Oh. It's a choreography to move this glass around while it's molten like this. To shape it, add color. These are all the colors he's adding to this one, along with these here finishing up. You get a good shot of that air bubble inside. It's expanding as it heats, obviously.
snap it off. Just like that. Every time they cast a new piece, they high-five each other.
Yeah,
It's a choreographed art.
Welcome back. All right, wasn't that awesome? At least I found it fascinating. I hope you did too. I have hours and hours of content of this, so I just reduced it down to this short little bit that you guys just saw. And I was hoping, or I hope to, in the future, show you the railing that you just saw completely installed and from in the house that it's going to be in. Well, that's it for this episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit that little like button, subscribe, and click and ring that bell. That'll notify you of my next video coming out. And before I go, I'd also like to thank all of you for all the wonderful comments you've been leaving about Joanne and her addition to the channel and things like that. Apparently you all like her, although one person didn't care for her. And I'm sorry, ma'am. We can't please everybody all the time, I guess. So thanks again for all of you watching. Make it a great bucket list day. Goodbye.
See ya!
Joanne's still here. So sit back, relax after this episode. But first, go ahead and watch this intro and I'll be right back. Okay. I'll do that. I'm sitting back, I'm relaxing. I need my popcorn.